Hello, welcome to The Sims. You notice I've moved the camera back. I've changed my microphone around a bit. I wasn't getting the sound quality I wanted before, but hopefully now. So let's load up the lovely house and get started, everybody. I've got my headphones in as well, which is new today. I'm being a very professional streamer. I've even ordered a new microphone, like a nice one, rather than the piece of crap I'm using right now. Hello, Lou. How are you? Welcome. Oh, it's working. Good. Yeah, I didn't stream The Sims last weekend, so I completely forget where we are. That's one point. Also, last weekend, when I was streaming Oblivion, Twitch was broken and like chat wasn't working for half the people. I was getting messages in Discord and from my friends on Facebook saying they couldn't actually, well, the stream was cutting out, chat was cutting out. It wasn't good. I think there was general Twitch problems last weekend. But now everything seems to be fixed and we're back in the game. And where the hell were we? I called this stream like a new generation, question mark, like a new generation? Because I think we were about to get married and import the next generation, but I can't remember. We have to get to the top of our career first, of course, and we're nearly there. Okay, we've got work in 5 hours. We've got everything ready for work. We just have to make sure that Garrus is in a good mood when he goes in. Mackenzie, yeah, I think Mackenzie's good. Mackenzie's really putting on weight, actually. Look at him. He's turned into a chubby little guy. I mean, I suppose this is the whole thing of moving out from home and living on his own. This happened to me, actually, when I was younger, when I did the same. When I just sort of, you know, like I've generally been a very thin guy, but when I first moved out from my parents' house, actually it started a little before that. It was when I went on my work placement for college. And I was working for a big tech company and they had very cheap lunches in the canteen and they had like Coca-Cola on tap for free whenever you wanted it. So, yeah, what was it? I figured out that a side with your lunch only costed like €1.50 and chips counted as a side no matter how many chips you had. So I just ate loads of chips for lunch every day. And, you know, I started to look a little bit like Mackenzie here after a while. Arleth, hello, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Chat is working indeed tonight. How is everybody? Let's see. Yeah, Garrus is doing okay. I don't know what to do with him before work, because we haven't got much time for him to do anything useful. He needs food. Let's get him a snack. I think he's probably a little bit hungry. Yeah, what have we got in there? I didn't see what that was, because the window closed for some reason. A BLT. Can't be sold or deleted. You'll notice the inventory filter. Was this in it last time I streamed? I think it might be new. Or it might have been new last time I streamed and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, having a nice weekend. I've what have I been doing? I was playing Oblivion on my, not Oblivion, Skyrim on my Switch an awful lot. Sorry, I'm just doing panning shots over snowy wastelands for some reason. I just like to scroll around the town when I'm waiting for my Sims to do things. I should probably focus on where the action is, actually, or else nobody's going to like enjoy this video or this stream. You're all going to be bored. Look at that. He's just stuffing that sandwich in his face. Yeah, I'm playing Skyrim on my Switch, playing Animal Crossing. Let's see. Weird Animal Crossing day today because Patty the cow asked me to leave because she wants to go and become a pop star. And I didn't have the heart to say no because she seemed so sincere. But she's only just moved in a couple of weeks ago. So, like, she's my second newest villager. So I had mixed feelings about that. But I said goodbye to her and let her move because, you know, she asked nicely, she had a good reason, and I am kind of excited to get a new villager. So I'll hopefully get a new one now on Tuesday. I think if she's said she's moving today, she'll be packing tomorrow and moving on Tuesday. Hello, Kaz. How are you? Welcome. Oh god, I was also watching a really weird film yesterday. It was a film. It was called I Origins, and it was one of those films that I think felt whoever made it thought they were being really smart, but it was actually sort of really dumb. But yeah, it was sort of the narrative of it was the main guy is like a cynical scientist or whatever, and he has some girlfriend who tries to convince him to be into spirituality and stuff, and that he can't know everything and stuff. And then she dies. Oh, they still have the fire pea, so that hasn't changed. Have you got work yet? It must nearly be time. So anyway, yeah, the whole thing was then. So they were getting together, and then she died in a cartoonish elevator accident, and that was, I think, meant to be dramatic, but it was actually kind of funny, just the way they staged it. So I know I'm going to completely spoil this film. So if you plan on watching I Origins, then maybe tune out your ears or something. But I just have to share it. So he's going out with her anyway, and they're going back to his apartment, or her apartment, I forget whose, and they're in the lift and it gets stuck between floors. Oh yeah, I forgot why they're going home. He got acid splashed in his eyes in a lab because he researches eyes. That's his job. He's an eye researcher. I'll start again because I've forgotten all kinds of plot points. So the film is about an eye researcher. He's a scientist who loves eyes, and he takes photographs of eyes, and he gets together with this woman because he really likes her really unique eyes, and he's into science and she's into faith, and but they have a big passionate relationship, and he brings her to his lab where his lab partner has made some kind of discovery, and the lab partner, is it, or is it she who does it, someone anyway accidentally it's she does it, his girlfriend accidentally gets acid in his eyes, and he has to wash it out and stuff, and she brings him home back to her place to look after her. Oh, it's your birthday, Kaz. Hello. Yes, this can be your present, this dramatic retelling, so you don't have to watch the movie. So he brings his girlfriend brings him back to her place, and they're in the lift and it gets stuck between floors, and he pries the doors open and climbs out the gap because he doesn't want to wait. And he's like, hey, come on, I'll help you out the door, come on, climb out. And she's like, no, I'm scared. And he's like, no, come on, trust me. So she starts to climb out, and he's still blind at this point, and she's halfway out, and the lift drops and slices her in half, but he doesn't realize because she doesn't make a noise, and he's blind, and he's still holding her, and he's like, why are you being so quiet, or whatever. And then he starts feeling down. Self-Bundance, hello, welcome. So he starts feeling down anyway, and then he feels her legs are gone, and he's got blood on his hands, and he's like, oh no, she's dead in a tragic elevator accident. So anyway, exactly, he just thinks she's a lot lighter than usual. So anyway, it cuts to 7 years in the future, and he's moved on, and he's married his his former lab partner, and they have a baby now. And they go to get, when the baby's born, they scan the baby's retinas, or her eyes, because everyone uses eye technology because of this guy's discovery about eyes years before, and they have a big database of everyone's eyes. So they scan her eyes and realize they're already in the database, registered as this sort of elderly black man, and they're like, it must be a mistake. But then randomly a lab calls them a few months later asking for them to bring their child in. And they show the baby this slideshow of images, and they register which one the baby looks at. And they all seem to be pictures of real places. So the guy is confused. Why are they examining my baby like this? Why are they showing him all these pictures? And then he tracks down the source of the pictures, and they're all from the life of the elderly black man who their child registered as. So then it's implied that the old black man was reincarnated as this guy's baby, and the way you can check someone who was reincarnated is they have the same eyes. So anyway, So he decides to like try and track down the person who has the eyes of his girlfriend who died in the elevator accident years before. And he tracks her down to some child in India. So he goes to India to look for this child, and he finds out she's homeless and living on the streets. So he goes out and he finds her, and he brings her up to his hotel room in this really creepy scene. He like finds this random child on the street. She doesn't know who he is. He asks her what her favourite food is. She says strawberries, and he says he'll bring her up to his hotel room to give her strawberries, which just is really pervy, I think. So he brings her up anyway, and he shows her pictures, like, from his dead girlfriend's life to see if she can pick the right ones, to like do the sort of same test with her. And she only gets like a 40% hit rate. So he concludes, oh, well, it's not her. The whole theory is rubbish. She just happens to have similar eyes. But then he's bringing her out of the hotel to let her go. And they get to the elevator and the doors open and she like starts screaming in terror and stuff. And then he clicks and he's like, oh my God, it is her. She's scared of elevators because that's how she died before. And then the film ends. And like, it was so dumb, but it was filmed so artfully and like really seriously. Like whoever made this film thought they were making like the greatest thing in the world. And like there's some line in it where someone is talking to the man and they're like, so let's say you found something in science that disproved somebody's faith. What would you say that person should do? And he was like, well, that person should take on board the scientific evidence and reevaluate their faith to fit it. And they're like, well, what would you do if you found something in faith that disproved your science? And he's sort of stunned for an answer. And it's like, well, the whole point of faith is that it can't be proved. So if something in faith has disproved something, then it's not really a thing in faith anymore, is it? It's become a thing in science. So how... I just, you know, my brain hurt with that one. Anyway, I Origins was the name of the film. And it's not the word I, like E-Y-E. It's the letter I, like iPod. Fans have started an online petition to bring back one of Garrus's most loved characters, even though he's been dead for 6 books. Bring back the character. Why not? Got a performance gain. Oh, wow. Well, that was the right choice, I guess. Anyway, yeah. It was just... such a weird film. It's on Netflix, like... Oh, and then my girlfriend was watching it with me, and she was like, what the hell is this? And she looked up the main actor afterwards, and in interviews he was like, yeah, I don't do mainstream films. I'm not going to, like, play the next Spider-Man or anything, but what I make is art. It's like you guys asking to bring back Jacques. Oh, yeah. Actually, because of you guys, I started rewatching my own Jacques Labard Skyrim series. And I'm like, oh my God, that is a good series. Not to toot my own horn, I'm going to sound very Peggy Hill here. But I really enjoy rewatching myself. And I don't normally. Jacques was a good character. It's kind of got me thinking I should do more YouTube stuff. Because I like doing these Twitch streams and the long ones and everything. But I think, you know, when Twitch is a different medium to YouTube, and I think everything's going to feel different. So I'm kind of half considering if I should do sort of like, you know, I know I was thinking of doing some Morrowind. If I should just do some sort of direct to YouTube Morrowind thing, you know, so I could release it in sort of similar, smaller, more digestible segments. And I think, you know, the YouTube ones, they're kind of quieter and a bit more intimate. Twitch, we have this whole thing where we can interact, and that's a lot of, you know, that's brilliant. But I think maybe I'll diversify back into YouTube for a bit. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll have time. But, you know, I'm considering it. I was just saying at the start of the stream, I've ordered a new microphone as well, like a really nice one, but it's out of stock, so I don't know when I'm going to get it. Hicklable, hello, welcome, how are you? But yeah, it's like, what was it called? It's one that, you know, other streamers use, because right now I just have a thing. The story of how I got my current microphone is a short and boring story, but I will tell it nonetheless. I was living in an apartment in town. I can say where, because I don't live there anymore, and you know, it's not like anyone's going to go back in time and try and murder me at my old residence. I know they failed because I'm alive right now. I used to live on Liffey Street in Dublin city centre. And, sorry. Excuse me. I've got something in my throat. Yeah. Anyway. Who was the unit that walked by? Let me oh, this guy. Oh, yeah. Who the hell is that? Lorenzo Leslie. He's new. He looks like he's in the army or something, I think. Look at all those rings. A person only wears that many rings if they're going to punch someone with them. It's like a makeshift knuckle duster. But yeah, I used to live on Liffey Street, and there was a music shop across the road. And I was having Kevin and Sue over to record our very first Lego Doctor Who RPG. And my microphone I had at the time couldn't record in a circle at all. It was very directional. So I went into that music shop and I said, what is the cheapest, best USB microphone you have? And they were like, well, we have this one for €35. And I was like, yes. And I bought it like an hour before we were meant to play, and it worked. So that is where it came from, and I've been using it ever since. I don't even know if that music shop is still there, but maybe it is. Hang on, let me check Google Maps. But I don't live there anyway. I moved out of that place very soon afterwards. Because I know I recorded most of those games in my parents' house, actually. Because I was living there temporarily between accommodations. Let's see. Oh, I think it is. I think it's still there. Maybe. Oh, look, well, it's closed on its Google image, but, you know, who knows? Music Minds, that's what it's called. Hicklable says it's still there. It is the mic that captured the antics of the HMS Ignorance. Yeah. It's a Samson something or other. I think it was... It's funny, there are characters called Samson and Sampson in the very first of those HMS Ignorance adventures. And I think I read that off the microphone, the name Samson, and that's where it came from originally. Or at the very least, I subconsciously did it. Why are you so sad? Oh yeah, his brother died. No, his dad died. Oh, right. I've got my headphones in today as well, which are pretty nice. I actually got these, like, it was in Aldi or Lidl or one of them, but they're pretty good. They don't have a volume thing on them, which is a little annoying. Other than that, very nice. This is turning into a very, very storyful, off-topic chat, but, you know. It's fine. Garrus is doing his thing. I'm doing mine. I forgot to tell him to work hard, so he didn't get promoted. But he's got one more day of work. Like in 15 hours. We can tell him to work hard, and he'll get his promotion. And then we can move his daughter in with him, and maybe kick out Mackenzie. Actually, oh, we should get Mackenzie married or something. Yeah, actually, where is his girlfriend? I think we're going to have to, Paula. I think it's time for Mackenzie to move on, unfortunately. Not like by dying. I don't want him to actually freeze to death. Get inside, you lunatic. Here she is. Paula. She came right in. She didn't even need to be invited. Like, that's pretty good. Is she an elder yet? She looks old, but I think... No, she's not. Or, oh wait, were we meant to move her in with her child? Or were we meant to move her child in? She's pregnant again. With who? With Mackenzie? I didn't think they tried for baby. Oh god, I've no idea whose baby this is. I hope it's Mackenzie's. No, we won't marry him off yet, actually. We'll just send him to bed. Paula, you can entertain yourself with the chess set. We need a paternity test here or something. Or, like, Jeremy Kyle. Like, he got fired from his show. I think he's, like, free to show up in The Sims. He's not doing anything else. Do you think maybe now his show has been cancelled, he just, like, invites random people round to his house so he can, like, give out to them and pretend to solve their problems? He always sleeps in his own bed. He does. That's one thing I'll say about Mackenzie. He sleeps in his own bed, which is better behaviour than most of our Sims. Oh, no. Actually, no, we don't need to actually repair that. We can replace it. We've got too much money to repair things manually. And remember what I said. Once we get the top of this job, we're going to demolish this house and build a library here. And move into a new house. A new house of similar size. We're not going to go for a huge one because we don't want the neighborhood to get too fancy. Or maybe we do. Now, well, we'll see. We'll see anyway. I'm bending the rules of this challenge just to make it a little bit more fun because I'm tired of this house. Look at it. I'm pretty sure we knocked down a load-bearing wall across here as well, and we didn't put in any pillars or anything. This ceiling is going to just sag over time, especially under the weight of all this snow. The whole place is going to collapse in on itself. Everyone will be dead quite soon. So, you know, it's not worth living in at the moment. What's he playing now? Oh, that My Sims game. I always try to get him to play like the war game, and then he always plays the My Sims game. I guess I just can't change his personal tastes. Let's have him cook up some breakfast. We can cook gourmet meals. Ooh. How about some... no, garlic noodles. I like garlic noodles. Party size. What was I going to say about games? Oh, yeah. I bought the Command & Conquer Complete Collection. Was it last weekend or the week? It was the weekend before last, I think. And was playing it a bit. Game's really hard. Like, when I was in primary school, I used to play Command & Conquer all the time. Like, I could finish it. I had no trouble with it at all. Now, it's like impossible. So difficult. I've just completely lost all my like real-time strategy skills. Here, go grab yourself a serving. Paula's still here. She hasn't gotten the point. Like, Paula, look, Mackenzie has gone to bed, and Garrus isn't particularly fond of you. You're his, like, former lecturer. It's a little bit awkward. Now, let's pitch a story idea to her. How about the story of the woman who went home?
Zarps!
Oh, that's awful. Kandokaz has been playing The Sims 2 for the past 2 weeks and her save file corrupted. Oh. That's rough. Sims 2. What a game. I do enjoy The Sims 2. Who's this? And what is she wearing? Oh, it's Primrose. She's in a wedding dress and clown hat. Interesting. I'm not sure what her thinking with that look is, but yeah, it's fine. God, remember our last Legacy challenge when you hear married into it twice? That was a bit weird. Work is in 10 hours. Oh God, we have to write books for work. Hang on. Hang on. Let's write another screenplay then, called The Contractually, I think I spelled that right, required screenplay. Because we need to do this to get a promotion. She's making a statement about marriage. Only fools do it. That could be it. Primrose always had a sort of political slant on her, I think. She's one of the more political Sims in this neighborhood. I forget what her job is. Was she a politician? I don't think she was, actually. I don't even remember if she had a job. We should marry her into this Legacy challenge. I know she's already married to you here, but, you know, we could, like, polygamize her into the challenge. Oh, cool. Book is finished. Is that enough for work? No. Oh my God. So, to work professionally as a writer in the Sims 4 world, you are expected to write not one, but 1.25 books overnight. Or is it, no, 1 1/3 books overnight. The other contractual obligation. This is a motivational book. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, crap. He's not even going to have work today. We're going to have to make him go in. He's going to skip Christmas. He's going to completely Scrooge this. Look, he doesn't like decorating already, so that's fine. He's too lazy for Christmas. What he wants to do is work. Work hard. And, oh, look, he's done enough books anyway. We'll let him finish this one, and then he can do his things. There we go. See, he has to get promoted so we can build his new house, because I want to do it this stream. Like, I don't want to have to wait for the next one to get this place built. He also wants to have a party. You know what? The next party we'll give him will be his moving in party to his new house with his new wife. After we've finished his contractual thing. Actually, we weren't going to marry her, were we? We were going to just move in his daughter. So yeah, his new house with his new daughter. Oh, do you know what we can do? We can use this big lot and we can build 2 houses. One for him and one for Mackenzie. Because we've got enough money for that. He's going to pay for Mackenzie's house and they can both live there. And they can raise their kids next door to each other. And then their kids can marry each other. And even though they're like, I don't know, I think there's some kind of distant cousins, but it'll be fine. And then, you know, they can live happily ever after. Does Mackenzie, like, yeah, what's going on with What's-Her-Face? Is she even in Mackenzie's family tree? Like, they don't actually have a biological child together. I don't know. It's confusing.
Befrite Shamagra. Yanu Borbs.
Befrite Shamagra? What does that mean?
Sawada Nuloy.
Oh my God. Look at that. Mackenzie was like forcing his plate into Garrus's nipple. Like, that looked painful. Just squidging it in. Ugh. I don't even have any, like, squidge room on my chest. It's just bone. I was saying earlier, I'm very skinny. Look at this woman out in her swimsuit. Zara Messina. She's a celebrity, so I don't know. Maybe it's a famous thing. And Kaylee Lynch is out for a walk. And Yuretzi Madison. That's a cool name. Yuretzi. Oh, look. It's Coco. Everyone's out for Christmas Day. Oh, actually. Work is in 2 hours. We have to keep an eye on this timer. I'm not letting him miss work. Not for Christmas, not for anything. Mackenzie, you love Christmas, so why don't you... You can invite your girlfriend over and do Christmas things. Where is she? You can't invite her over. Okay, well, we'll go on a date with her after Gareth has gone to work. Like a Christmas date. And you can have a wonderful time. And Gareth can, like, work his way up to a promotion. No? Okay. We want him to go to work anyway. How do we do that? There has to be a way. There is a way, isn't there? There used to be a way. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait till Saturday. And I just don't want to wait till Saturday. Let's see. Miley is Mackenzie's first cousin. Miley would be Mackenzie's kid's first cousin once removed. Okay, yeah. At least as long as she's once removed. You know, we had someone marry their own great-great-grandfather, so I'm sure it's allowed. Let's see. Sims 4. Go to work on holiday. I can't find anything about it. There should be a way. I probably have to wait because it's still 1 hour until he's due in, I think, technically. His work hours are from... Okay, yeah, let's get him outside. It's snowing, so it's going to take him ages to get out there. And once it hits 12, maybe he can go to work. Yes. We'll force him to go in. And to work extra hard as well to get himself a promotion. Now, Mackenzie. Young Mackenzie. We were going to have you... Oh, you can invite her over now. Invite Paula over to play that game of chess. Christmas chess. Give her a Christmas present. A common upgrade part. It's like, hey, this is a bit that fell off my fridge. Happy Christmas.
Frambeer.
Will she like it?
Oh.
Florine.
I think she did. I think she was happy enough with that.
Hey!
Oh, and he got open presents from giving a present. I thought he had to, like, get a present, but that's fine. So now, let's get them to sing Lou's favourite song, if they will. Where is... Sing about Winterfest. Come on. Oh, yeah. In one go.
Torbo, Bemaza, Fubim.
Look, he's had a brilliant Christmas. Gareth is having an okay time. I'm sorry. We'll get him to sing something else instead. What other Christmas songs does he know?
Ho, ho, ho.
Fwingle zibs, fwingle
There we go.
zibs, fwingle bazulorn.
Fwingle zibs.
Has he got work today as well?
Zibs,
Well, he doesn't have to go in.
Bazilorn.
Wunif, Rapani, Lahoin, Stulain Lamina, Quar Gorabani, Garani, Jaspagluna.
Look at this guy. This is like young Santa over here. Who are you? Kenneth Lusk. Oh, wow. I like him. Let's go be friends with him. We want Kenneth Lusk in our social circle.
Parsicong free.
I like his coat. I like his hat. I like his beard. Let's give him a present. Here, you can have this precious gemstone.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, look, he's ho-ho-hoing. He is Santa Claus. Kenneth,
Kambutu.
here you go. Kambutu. How does he know what it is? Did you tell him?
Spino?
That's like last weekend on the Skype call with my nephew, where yeah, he asked me, did you get your birthday present yet? Because they had to post my birthday present to me. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he went, it's an Animal Crossing t-shirt. My sister's like, thanks for spoiling the surprise. Yeah, he's terrible at keeping surprises. Do not trust a 3-year-old with secrets. Oh, wow. Silver Screen Simoleons. Garrus's latest novel is burning up the Stand My Shoe No Times bestseller list. The royalties from book sales have provided a steady income. The phone call you just received could easily be his most lucrative opportunity yet. A producer from Plum Bob Pictures reached out to express interest in adapting his novel into a blockbuster film. Unfortunately, they insisted that he couldn't retain creative control over the final screenplay. Is it worth sacrificing his artistic freedom? We'll gain fame and money. Let's sell the movie rights. Why not? I mean, his latest book wasn't even like a proper one. It was a contractual obligation. There's a celebrity press conference. Wow. I think I got a good bit of money from that. Does it tell me how much? No. But he's got money and he's got fame. So this is good. He's nearly... Oh, look. He's nearly level 5. How's his Animal Crossing island? He hasn't said much about it. What was I asking him last time? You see, we didn't talk to him today. But it was last week we last were having our call with him. I mean, he's still got television. Oh, now I remember. Yes. I was asking him about Wooly the Mammoth again. Asking what's going on with his pets. And he used to have 100 pets, but he's only got 3 of them left. And at the moment, he lives in a bungalow, but he's building an upstairs, and his 3 pets are helping him. So, I think that was his status update on the island. Oh, there was something else he said, and I can't remember it. I'll have to double check. I wrote some of the stuff down because I thought it would be funny just to keep a record of these things, just for when he's older. All the weird nonsense that goes on his pretend island.
Web for Rhoda.
Finia Payfim. Skoompa. Watanabe. Sensibi Kinaku.
I remember one of my favorite things was his description of what a church is, because like obviously my family's not religious, like neither my sister's like and her fiance, they wouldn't be religious either or anything, so he wouldn't really have experience of churches and stuff, but he mentioned his island has a church on it, so they asked, what do you know what a church is? And he was like, yeah, it's the place where you go and a man tells you what to do. And you have to be quiet. That's kind of how his assessment of organized religion. It's where you be quiet and let a man tell you what to do. Oh wow, Mackenzie's getting tips. I mean, they're from his girlfriend, which I don't think counts, really. Oh, that's the Sims 2 music.
Hey.
He's remixing the Sims 2 tune. Oh look, Lady Santa. Who's this? This is an elf, actually. Ingrid Rust. Ingrid is one of... No, that's Irvin Kiloa. That's not even the other guy. Why are they all dressed like this? The red coat, the hat. We've got, like... Oh my god. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Dylan Chamarillo, Ryder Goth. He's obviously a relation of the Goth family. Kenneth Lusk, there's the original. Lance Trotter. What is this? Why? And look, they've even got Ronnie doing it. The Penis Mightier achievement. Excellent. Top level of the writer career. We've done it. Hang on. What's your winter costume? It's not your costume. Why are they all dressed like this? Elf Parade. Yeah, I don't understand. It's like a cult or something. Okay, so he's achieved his dream. So now that he is a prolific writer, like he's top of his career, he's officially finished his goal for this generation, so we can start working on the next one. So this means that he's going to get his daughter back. Or not even back, but he's going to get her to move in with him. Because he can quit his job and devote his life to like raising her. So let's invite Jeanette over. There's Miley. I don't think we want Jeanette. We're just going to take Miley.
What's up, dude?
Okay, so look, Jeanette is even living with Raphael Franklin. She's like in another relationship now. So Miley is coming to move with her like biological dad here in this house. And I guess Mackenzie can like move his family in as well if he wants. But now we've done it. We've finished that generation. We get to build our library, which is very good. And our new house. New houses. Let's see. Where are we going? Newcrest. This is the first time in a long time I've had a locked neighborhood that I don't own, by the way. I'm just holding off. I've heard this pack is very buggy at the moment. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might get it when it's on sale or something. Okay, we're going to move you out. And move you into this one. Sell the furniture. We want the money back. And now this is going to become our library. So I hope you guys are ready for some construction work. Okay, where do we even start? I think we're just going to demolish it and start from scratch here. Oh, we're meant to work in the career items, though. Oh, but we've fucking moved him over there. What are the career rewards? Hang on. What we'll do is we'll leave room for them. We'll find out what they are and we'll leave room for them and then put them in afterwards. That's probably the best way to do it. So where are they? Are they in here or are they in the family inventory? They're probably in the family one. Okay, so the computer, the painting, the chair, the book, the other books, the quill. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so there's nothing dramatic in there whatsoever. That's fine. So this is what they get for Christmas. This is my Christmas present to Newcrest. It's a brand new library. Complete with washer and dryer. And speedboat. Okay. So let's smash this place to the ground. Bulldoze the entire thing. Oh, we have to bulldoze the lot first. And my voice cracked. Okay. It is now going to be a library. That's a lounge. No. Where is it? A library. On this corner. We don't want it to look too fancy. Because, like, we're not going to have a big high-rise library. Look at this part of town. It's not the best. It's going to be, you know what? I'll base it on, like, my childhood library. So I think we need a room over there. This can be the children's section. I wonder will people figure out which library I used to go to from this? That would be weird. No, you know what? We need foundations, actually. Now, I'm building this from memory, so even if you do figure out which library it is, you know, it's probably going to be wrong because like I said, I'm doing it from memory. This isn't going to be accurate at all. Okay, so we need another bit here. And this should go out that way. Something like this, and then... Was there more over here? You see, I never went down this way. I think, actually, we do need a bit here as well. I probably could have just made this all a big square. So, walls. The children's library is, oops, over here. And there's going to be a bit of an entryway here. That's good. Then the adult library can be back here. And using a little bit of creative freedom, I'm going to put another room down here. I don't know if this exists. I'm making this end of it up. But it could fill up some lot space. Yeah, we'll put another room down here. It can be some other section. And I'm going to completely undo any good I did with my foundation placement by just... Like, I'll render it all unnecessary just by blocking in this whole thing. Yeah, that's good. In fact, I might even pull it out to the very front. Yeah, this looks alright. Oh, these didn't register as rooms. Hang on. See, these ones got roofs on them, and these didn't for some reason. I think this means I need to... Maybe if I do it like this. Yeah. Game can be weird like that sometimes. Okay. Doors. I'm glad you like the built-in ones. This'll be fun. Actually, roof first. I think it's good to start with a roof. Like we want... I think we want a big one. Going along here. And I think I want it to be curved. Oh, why doesn't this preview ever work? Something like this. I'm not even sure if I want it curved now. Oh, here we go. Now it's working. We just do it flat. Maybe flat is alright. Make it a little bit bigger. And then, no, we want one of these going this way. That's too far. Just at a height that will blend in there. Good. I think we want one of these out here. If we can make it blend in again. It's a little too flat, isn't it? Oh no, not that. I'd like it to blend in with back here, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. I guess it's okay like this. It'll do. No one will notice. Okay, like... Ludavoo, hello, welcome. How are you? Ludavoo, how are you? It's pretty good. You're a few episodes behind on YouTube. Oh, don't worry about it. We're just building the town library now. So, yeah. Nobody tell anyone about these bits here, and I won't draw attention to them, okay? Because we don't want these to get much publicity. They're just... They're the weaker parts of architecture here. And then I think I want one of these here. They're like our architectural weak spots. Oh, wait. Maybe I could use one of these instead. I mean, we'll have to see. Has that gone in? Yeah. Something like that. And then we want some stone steps. Like this. I think, yeah, why not? We want these all along the base. Like this. Oh no, why aren't they solid here? Oh, because those are the wrong steps. There's these ones. Okay, and we need to make this foundation blend with those, so... Yeah. That's alright. I'm not too fond of the diamond pattern, but, you know, it'll do. Okay. And then... the walls will have to be... red brick, like this. Oh, I think this one is too worn down. We want it worn, but not that bad. Like this. Or like this. I think this one has more character to it. Yeah. Although... Could we get more of a, like, brown 1970s brick? Oh, like this. Yeah, this is even better. This is the brick. Or is this the brick? No. No, that's not the brick. Oh, look, this one's good. This one looks good on corners. Though it'll be weird on the roof bits. Let's see what it looks like. I'm actually a big fan. Yeah, I like this one. I'm not actually a big fan. I'm a human being. Like, if I was a big fan, I wouldn't be playing The Sims. I'd be going like and cooling the room. But or pushing the air around at the very least. Now we want these roof edges to be dark, like the night. And we want the actual roof to be darker as well. Maybe a bit of this. Oh, our secret section just isn't working for me. I'm gonna have to change it. One of these. I might be able to make it work with this. Okay, if we move this a little back, move this a little bit lower. No. Still doesn't work. We need a different roof shape there. One of these. Let's give him one of these and see what it does with it. This is all right. Maybe was it this edge we did? I don't think it was. I think it was darker, whatever we did. Was it this one? Yeah, that was it. It's okay. It just doesn't blend right back there. Let's go back to our initial one. This thing. What can I do with this thing to make it work better? Okay, that's actually not bad. That's a little worse. But if I do this... Yeah. I think that's it. That's what I want. Now it blends pretty well into both sides. I think this can go a little bit higher now, and this can probably go a little bit higher. And yeah, that's a good roof. Okay, so the paving stones out here, we need some sort of like urban-y looking slab. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I like these slabs. Hang on, let me turn off the grid because I want to see these. I like them, but they're a little too shiny. Oh yeah, they're a bit duller. Do they come any darker even? What are these? Oh no, they... Well, maybe. Maybe for down here. Oh yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, this is all right. To have these sort of big slabs around the library. Could we shrink this side in a bit so that we can, yeah, keep them complete all the way around? Now. Oh, yeah, I think that kind of works. What are these ones? No, they're too nice. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. It's got a sort of decent feel to it. We need an entrance door as well. Hang on, I'm going to save just before, you know, before the game crashes and we lose absolutely everything. All our progress on this wonderful building. Front doors should be... Oh, something like this, maybe? I want them to be glass, anyway. Oh, yeah, this is better. Something like this. I think that's the wrong way round, though. I think the arrows are meant to point inwards. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, that looks better. Okay. And we need tall windows. Tall white windows either side. Like that. Now we need windows on the children's library. But... oh, yeah. I think these could work. Maybe not, like, there, but... I think we can place windows, like, really precisely now. Like, I can... yeah, look, I can raise their height and everything. But, no, they're perfect as they are. And then... I don't think my library had windows on this wall. So I don't think we'll put them in here. Or maybe we will. No, I won't. I'm not going to. There's windows along the back here as well. We're going to space them out a bit. Yeah, this section has its own thing going on, window-wise. Doesn't have to conform to our placement rules over here. Yeah. Yeah, that works relatively nicely. Okay, and I think maybe we can have windows down here. They don't fit. Hang on. Now they do. Great. Okay. So this is our basic library sort of structure. You're responsible for the Porkins family. Oh, wow. That's cool. Odd. I think they might have died out, but, you know, they were around a long time. So, good work. Okay, so we need interior doors. What are these ones like? Oh, they have open-close signs on them. We don't want those. Hidden bookcase doors. I don't think we want. Oh, they're from... no, they're from the secret agent career, not the author career. Whew. I want these doors without the sign. How can I do that? Is there a similar door? Like, they're perfect in every way except for that sign. I mean, we could use... no. No, we couldn't use those. I suppose we can use these. Yeah, they have a bit of a library look to them. Do we want them brown, actually? These are like fire doors, in case the books catch fire. You know, so nobody will, like, die. Right, there's a door into the children's library there. And from the children's library, you can get into the adult library through here. Or here? No, not through there, because the library desk is going to go here. Which means we're going to have to do some wall work here, because I want to give more room for it. Yeah, we're going to give them like a proper indentation thing here. You can also get to the adult library through a door back here. And then down here, this is like going to be the new extension wing. And we're just going to have a big open archway into it. Yeah, maybe like this. Or maybe we'll do a double archway like this. No, not a double archway. Or can I do that? I can't. Oh, I like this one. It's a bit too tropical looking. If there was a less tropical way to do it, this would be amazing. Gnomish crystal arch. Okay, I don't think we need that. Requires taller... oh yeah. We can't put in the tall ones. How How wide is this wide frame? Like, it's not very wide, is it? You know what, we'll just do it. We'll have... You have your big archway there. No, I'm going to do 2 of them. Like this. Okay, so there we go. What does do the walls inside a library look like? I can't even picture it in my head. I think they just have, like, brick and everything, don't they? Like, I think in here they didn't even repaint it. It's just the same brick as outside. This is like the entrance hall. And they have those weird lino floors that schools have in this part. So I think this is like a close approximation of like a school floor. And then the children's library, of course, will have more colourful carpet. Oh, there's like a jigsaw pieces floor. There it is. I think that'll do for like the kids' library. That's a nice one. And then the adults' library will have like a... can we get this in grey? A dark grey carpet. Oh, maybe it should be a little bit musty. No, I don't like the design on that one. Or maybe one of these. These honeycomb things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. And then the new end of the library, they've got like a blue carpet. I do this because my school, I think it was, had a blue, a kind of a blue carpet in the computer room, and I just associate blue with computer rooms. Okay, so the kids' library, they haven't gone to too much detail in construction in here. They actually just like painted over the bricks. Those bricks are too big. Smaller bricks. What are these? Oh, that's nice. They're good, but they're not what I'm looking for. I want... Yeah, maybe something like this. You know those rooms where it's just like they've painted the bricks sort of yellow to make the place look more indoorsy? That's it. That's the exact thing I was looking for. And yeah, maybe they've done the same in here. But they haven't done it down in this end yet. That's still got the raw brickwork there. Because this library was like built in the 70s. Even though it's being built today. It's being built, I guess, in the style of the 70s. So now, what kind of lights do libraries have? Kandokaz's library walls are beige. Yeah, but I think this is probably what you have, is it? Something like this? I don't know. I'm not sure what your library would look like, but... Going by ones I have experienced. Something like that. I presume they have those sort of tube lights like you have in offices. I don't think they have those in The Sims. What's the closest thing we have here? Like, they'd be kind of embedded in the ceiling and sort of long rectangles. Like, I guess these are quite close in some ways. They're not going to give a lot of light for people to read by, though. Like, that's 4 of them, and they barely light up that room. I'm going to have to... Where's those super efficient tiny lights? We could use those. These things. I think these might be the best ones to use. Just to get an even spread of light. Something like this. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Here and here. I think those are evenly spaced. I've just done it by eyeball. I'm not even going to bother with a big count, but I think they are. And the new wing can have these lights along here. I think. Yes. Yes. These are visually pleasing. Have I done them right? Oh, I think there's a bigger gap here than here. Yeah, that looks correct. Right. So this is our basic library layout. So now we actually have to place things. Let's start with the computer end, because that's going to be easy. We need some surfaces. Oops, that's not surfaces. We need some surfaces. Yeah, we need a few desks. I think... Where are the detective desks? I think they're quite good for this kind of thing. Or maybe just some tables. Oh yeah, just like these plain white tables. Because obviously, this isn't somebody's home. These are all public use, so, you know, you don't want them to have too much nice stuff on them. We're gonna start here, maybe. Yeah. Can we get a partition down the middle, actually? I think I know how. I think if we do something like this. Too tall. Yeah, and there's got to be like a partition-y looking wall. We're going to filter it and just get the blue walls. See if we can get something. Oh, yeah. Something like this, the sort of fuzzy blue. Can we change the thing on the top of it? Oh, I don't think so. I don't, or if we can, I don't know how. But, yeah, it'll do. Oh, this is the tune with that sounds like the Bosco theme, but slowed down. Okay. Are these the only computers? Oh no, because I'm filtering by blue still. We need some like old-timey library computers. This is the writer one. Yeah, actually, this is where we can use the writer. Oh, it can only go in the middle. Oh, maybe these aren't the best. I wanted to do a computer either end. Well, if we're limited to this, I suppose it'll be like this for all the desks. We've got an off-the-grid category now as well. Reminds me of the sort of cupboard there was in one of the RE classes at school. This room is very much based on the computer lab in my school, in my secondary school. We had a library in my secondary school, funny enough. We had a computer lab and there was a library joined onto it. We weren't allowed to use the library. Like, there was no circumstances where we were allowed in there, which, you know, was a, you know, kind of crap. Because they'd show it off on the open days and everything. But you weren't allowed to actually go in there once you were a student. It was just for show. And it was run by this, like, awful, bad-tempered woman. She was like this tiny little goblin with, like... She had more wrinkles than face. And she'd just be hunched behind the desk in there. And she'd sit there all day. And occasionally they'd get her to, like, sub in for classes if teachers were out. And... oh, she was so bad-tempered. She'd, like, if you went into the library, she'd, like, throw you out. When she was subbing your classes, when I was in first year, she substituted one of our classes and told us that she hated all first years. That was the first thing she said when she came in, before anyone had done anything. So, you know, she wasn't nice. I think she retired during my time in the school, so she's probably dead now. But still, the memory haunts me. This awful little woman with, like, red... She had red hair. It was obviously, like, dyed and stuff. I don't want to name her in case she's, like, alive and tracks me down. And, you know, I wake up one night with her standing above me. Watching me sleep. Because I think... you know... that would haunt my dreams forever. You had one of those teachers as well? Yeah. Why do these people become teachers? Like, if they just hate all their students like this. I never understand it. Like, what happened to them to make them this way? Oh, do you know what we need out here, actually, before I forget? We need railings, because people are going to, like, skate on these railings. And, you know, it's going to annoy the library staff, because it'll be bad for insurance. But we need good skatable rails, like this. They've got the little balls on them to make it harder, actually. Yeah, to stop people skating. But it doesn't work. They keep coming. Yeah, so we just have, like, loads of pointless railings. Like, we have them here, and no one even really knows what these railings are for. They seem to be just put here to attract people to skate on them, but they're not allowed to skate on them. It's against the rules. Oh, maybe we'll put a statue in the middle or something. Just, yeah, and some benches or something. I think that would look nice. Okay, kids' library. Yeah, we need bookshelves. What are we missing? Bookshelves are waste disposal sink. Oh, we need a toilet. I never thought about putting a toilet in my library. I think we may need to get rid of this area here. Oh, like close off the shape and just make it really boring. No, we'll cut somewhere inside into a toilet. Let's get rid of this thing. We're going to have some toilets over here. Should we make it a little bit longer, maybe? Yeah, so we can have... We need 2 toilets because, you know, we want more than one person to be able to use the toilet at a time. Oh, there's cubicles now, isn't there? Oh, I think there is. Going to plumbing. Yeah. I think, yeah. Why are the cubicles so damn bulky? Here, we can maybe do this. Oh, but now it messes up this light. So I'm going to have to move all of these. Which means I'm going to have to move both of these. But now maybe we can fit in more than one cubicle. So, like, that's a good improvement. I can't... No, I want them on this wall. There. Okay, I think... Actually, we can only have 2 because we need to put in a sink and stuff. Toilet walls are the same as the walls out here. It's a gender-neutral bathroom in my library because that's the way things should be, really. I think it you know, it's just the easy answer to all of these, to all the questions about, like, gender identity and stuff. It's like, you know, if you didn't have, like, gendered bathrooms, then you wouldn't have to worry about bathrooms. So just have it gender neutral, like your bathroom at home. We'll put in a little fluorescent light, maybe. Or no, maybe some wall lights, because we can't put lights above the cubicles for some reason. I don't think they even intersect. Can we put the flat lights above the cubicles? No. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move objects on. And yeah, like, that doesn't even intersect, really. Actually, let's put it here. Like that. Yeah. see. There. Actually, I used to have one teacher. He was brilliant. He was like one of my favorite teachers I ever had. But he was one of these guys. He was sort of an older man, and he used to teach English, and I think he taught like history and religion and stuff as well. But I never had him for... Well, I had him for religion as well, but never for like history or anything. But yeah, he was like the absolute nicest man you would ever deal with, and he was really good and nice, and I really got along with him. He really cared about the job. But you know, the way he had this way where he'd be like, he'd talk about, he was like, oh, when I was younger I went to boarding school, and you know, in boarding school that I was a prefect, and we were allowed, the prefects were allowed to cane children, and you wouldn't have liked me back then, lads. No, if you stepped out of line back then, oh, I did terrible things. Terrible. He just, you know, occasionally bring up these stories from his awful past where, you know, he used to be angrier and, you know, more scary and stuff. But he'd just be a lovely teacher. But then if someone pushed him too far, he'd just, like, snap at them. And, God, they would listen. He just could... No one... I've never seen anyone control a classroom so well. Like, he was brilliant. Just by building this sort of vague threat about himself. You know, okay, I'm a nice guy, but I can be angry. Oh, I could murder every one of you at the drop of a hat if I wanted to. I think that was a very effective teaching technique. I kind of like this like big mirror, but what's it like on the wall? Yeah, I think what we can do here is, or maybe we could use one of... No, that's too high. All these mirrors are so high up on the wall. Oh, wait. Can we... No, we can't change mirror height yet. I'm going to move objects on again, and I'm going to stick one of these here and one here. Can I put one in the middle? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I need to leave it on for a second because I forgot to put in the sinks. What kind of sink would we like here? I think a couple of these. No, maybe not. They don't really suit the counter. A couple of these? Yeah, that's better. Oh, this is the one that sounds very like Take a Bow by Muse. This guitar part. I think we need to have these signs up to guide people towards the exits. Just in case of emergency. In case they don't know. Okay, we need the library desk now. We also need bookshelves and things, but, you know, we can do them later. Do they have this with, like, a brown top? Because I think this would be lovely. Oh, yeah. Something like this. Which side do they use? I think they use that side. And then we want, like, a little round bit on the end. Something like that? Or should it be the other way around? No, it should be this way so they can, like, store things underneath. The staff can. Let's see. We need bookshelves, of course. Behind here, we have the shelves of books people have given back that haven't been sorted yet. So these are going to be like... Oh, wow. Look at these big, tall bookshelves. I kind of wish we'd made our room taller. No, these will just be like utility shelves. They won't be too fancy or anything. But they do have to only have books on them. Or maybe some files. Oh! Something like this? Or... Ah! Yeah, these are the returns. We need something in this corner to make it look nicer. I think actually what I'm going to do... I'll just do this. Like, that corner is where one of the builders murdered someone and they bricked up the body in there to hide it. So that's why there's a little cube there. Or, who knows, maybe it's just where the heating pipes are. Let's see. Now, we need the bookshelves for the kids. What I want is some nice low shelves. Oh, these are nice. They're quite colourful. I wish there were like longer bookshelves here. Oh, look. Oh, this is good. This is for the tiny kids. They can have... Do you know what I want, actually? Where is it? It's under surfaces, I think. Like the weird retail pedestal table. Not that one. Oh, maybe it's miscellaneous. Oh, yeah. It's going to be in here. I've seen the other ones. This. We want a couple of these over here. We'll put them against the wall, actually. And then we want to go back to storage. And put a few books on top of these. Just sort of lying around. Actually, if we go into decorations and clutter, I think there's like a book pile we can use. Which might be handier. Well, not this one. Nice as it is, actually. I think it's a like flatter pile. Those are magazines. It's a bit like that. I think there's one. Oh, is this it? Antique tomes. Oh. Well, I wanted it to look like there's Tintin books or something spread out, but I don't think they look like Tintin. Oh, there we go. Yeah, something like this. And then... yeah, and we'll get them all in different colours. And can we put more of them over here, maybe, with this one? No, we can't. Okay, so now... back to proper shelves. Oh, what are these? Oh no, that's just a little decorative thing. Okay, the children's educational books are going to be over here, and they will look a little bit more formal. These are the ones you can't actually take out of the library. These ones are only for reference. They're all over there. You know, that shelf in the library you never look at. Then the regular books, I think, can be in along here. Actually, yeah, this is better if I move them like half a thing down. I think maybe these should be different colours. I think that's pretty nice. And maybe we should get a half wall between them, like a divider. God, normally I would be finishing up around now, but I'm enjoying this stream, so I'm going to go as late as it takes to finish this library. Yeah, something like that, I think, is nice. And then... let's see. Yeah, I wanted some of these over here. All different animals. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think technically I should do this. Yeah. And then the kids need somewhere like here. Are there bean bags or anything they can sit on? Or just regular chairs? I don't want dining chairs or desk chairs. We want like armchairs. Or something. Oh, look. These little like... Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. Yeah. I like this. I want a bear one as well. This is a ghost. I think a ghost might be too scary. Oh, there we go. That's nice, like a little beanbaggy type thing for them to sit on. And can we get this hamster one in other different colors? Yeah. And maybe some kids have been, like, reading books already. They've left them lying around. Just on the floor here. I'm going to save my progress so far. And now we need a couple of posters. And then I think our children's library is done. What are these? Okay, I want something better than that. Oh, there's that weird, like, Harry Potter-ish poster in here somewhere. The clown? Not the clown. Maybe the clown. Yes. The clown. I have to put the clown in. No, not like energy drinks. You know the one with the magic boy on it? You know the one. It's kind of purpley. I could filter by colour, but I know it's like right here. I know I'm just missing it. That's not it. There it is. There we go. Okay, children's library is done. So now we've got to do the adult library. Okay, adult library also needs a desk, which I think will go against this wall as well. But I'm going to... Now, do we have a piece that will fit in this corner here? Like this. Oh, there we go. And then one of these on the end here. We need to have a similar thing behind the counter here. Oh, I wonder, is there like a box of files or something? Box of files. There is literally a box of files that we can put around. They can't go on top of the shelves. But yeah, we can like scatter them around. Because they have some stuff still to tidy away. So you've gone into the adult library. What do you expect? I don't mean like the adult library as in like, you know... There are reading themed posters. Are there? Oh, okay. As I was saying, I mean like, you know, adult as in, you know, grown up, not as in adult website. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, look. A poster just about reading. Well, we can put that over here. And is that another... No, that's about adopting pets. We don't want to encourage them to adopt pets just yet. But yeah, that's a good kids' library. Anyway, grown-ups library. I think we need a calendar. Because they have been tracking... you know, they need to keep track of the date to make sure people are returning their books on time. Shelves. The shelves in here will be a lot more sort of formal looking. I wish the room was taller so we could use these, but I made my decision earlier, so I'm sticking by it. Oh, I finished that water. I need more. I could do these weird hipster diagonal bookshelves, but I'm not going to inflict that on my customers. These ones have a clock on them, so that doesn't really suit. Ah, look. These are good. These are also good. I think along this wall we can... Doesn't quite fit. Can we... This is another one of my hidden body nooks. The builder was quite a prolific serial killer, and he hid a second body over here and incorporated it into an architecture feature. Okay, so now, what was the other shelf I liked? I liked this one. Yeah, if I could do these along here. I think that's kind of good. We need something here. Like a block of shelves. That's where I can put these ones. Ah, the other ones. Yeah, this is like the encyclopedia section. But then they need somewhere to sit down and read as well, and I haven't really left... Oh no, along here. That's what I'll do. We need some couches here. Like this. So they get the light in from behind them to read by. And I think we need to do some coffee tables in front of them. Like, oh, what am I looking for? Really, like, simple, low tables. Long ones. I know they're in here somewhere. Was it these? No, they're too tall. Oh, they're all that tall. I'm sure there was, like, a really low table or something. Maybe I am mistaken. Am I thinking of these? I might have been thinking of these, but there's not enough room for them. Okay, forget it then. Maybe I can... No. Or... No. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Right. Now this computer room can do with a couple more improvements, because we need more couches. Just in case, you know, there's no room out there. If you come in here, you can also sit down and have a read in some of these couches. What's a nice one for here? I kind of like the simplicity of having just the black leathery one. Or could we do no, not a corner unit. I think I'll start with a long one over here. I don't think I should do it as a black couch. I think... Oh, can I do one of these? Maybe in yellow. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a bold colour choice, but it works. And I need a smaller version of it, if there is one. If there isn't, I am in trouble. I don't think there is. We put in a different yellow seat over here. Like that. I think we need another bookshelf in here. Maybe a little one. What's the smallest bookshelf they have? That is the largest. Something like this for like computer reference books and everything. It's not really for the public, but it's there. We need some like artwork on the walls. What are we missing from here? Waste disposal, and we need a chess table for some reason. Well, the chess table can go here as well. Oh, could it go outside? Maybe that's what this area is. These are like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the chess area outside. That's what all these railings are for. That's why they want to stop people skateboarding out here, because they're knocking all the chess pieces off the table. But then the wind is doing that anyway. Like, it's a really poorly thought out idea. And people keep robbing the chairs as well. But, you know, they just keep going for it. I'd like some kind of metal chair that could, like, be melted into the ground almost. Like, could I do this? I think they're too fancy. I need an outdoorsy chair. And I'm not sure there are any. I mean, well, there are, but I don't think there's any that I like, to be more exact. Oh, look. Oh, little stone chairs. Actually, yeah. Yeah, this is what we need. The chessboards and the chairs are both like, you know, they're made of stone. They're like hammered into place. Not hammered, cemented into place. You don't hammer stone into place. You'd probably break it. So now, decoration. What goes on these walls? I like a notice board, actually. No? What would it be under? Cork board? Large cork board. I think that's what I'm after. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Oh, actually. These should go out here. Can I change the style on that? I can't. There's a couple of different ones. Oh, it only changes the edges. Are there other boards? It's like little ones like this. You know, actually, I think I just want to make this one bigger. I forgot I could do that. They're all really, really big notices that people have hung up there. That's why they're so out of proportion with the characters. It's a corkboard for giants. Literally. And let's see. We don't want the... I don't think we want the postcard one. No, I think... Curated corkboard. Oh, yeah. Oh, would this one be better? Oh, that... Yeah, that one can go out here as well, actually. I think up there is too high, but it also somehow works. And I think we need seats out here. In this little entrance hall. We need a bench. Oh, here's the outdoor seats. Blah. Under the benches. Just put a little bench out there. Okay, so along here we need something. Decorations. Pub memorabilia. A framed patent. Why not? Maybe some like historic looking photos. Oh yeah, pictures of Brightchester. That works. An artifact display. Yeah, why not? The library has gotten some royal artifacts. I don't know what royal family, but they got them and they want to show them off. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And loads of bowling stuff. No, an X-ray of a dog. No. Monitor display. That's all right. Like those old-timey kind of paintings. Someone's degree. Blackboard. Another cork board, maybe? Yeah, why not? We can have more than one cork board. I think what we need, actually, is a wall light along here. Above, maybe, these things. Not that one, maybe. Something a little brighter. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of nice. We're still missing a bin. That's under appliances, right? And miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. We'll put a bin outside here, like a stone one. Over at this corner. Like that. And everything here, it's like a good library. We can go to the traits panel. We can give it traits. We'll do that in a minute. I still have to do this wall. What do we want to do on this wall? Related to the school curriculum, and these are on loan from the museum. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's how they got their hands on them. Oh, could we put... Is there like a tapestry or something? Oh, you know what? We could do something with these. This is like some sort of decorative modern art piece that was donated to the library. It tells a story of the sun rising on a llama who ate a magic avocado, which I don't know what this one is. Let's pick something that I can tell what it is. He ate an avocado and there was magic. And then he died. The end. Is there like a plaque we can put underneath it? Yeah. Just to explain what it is. And can we put some wall lighting above it? Like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. What else do we need here? Some decoration on the outside, actually. There's like graffiti and stuff we could put on the outside. Hang on. Oh, we could actually put a graffiti wall outside. Let's say people will do graffiti back here. It's not officially sanctioned, but, you know, it happens. There's a graffiti and decorative as well. I think it's a big spray thing of a gnome. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in these wall things. I think it's near the bottom. There it is. This can be like spray painted round the side by some unhappy customer. Yeah, there's been a bit of vandalism going on the side of the library, because we are in a bit of a rough part of town. What's the other graffiti thing? This. Yeah. Someone is also sprayed there. Or should it be around here, actually? Yeah, it can be around here. And then we can... Yeah. That works. Okay, the lost traits. Oh, what are we going to call it? We'll call it something in a minute. You guys can come up with names, actually, while I'm picking the lot traits. Good schools. Let's see. No, it's going to be... Is there like a book trait? Like, that's the one with pictures of books. Study spot. That's a good one for a library. Clothing optional. No. Let's see. Peace and quiet. That's a good one. And we have to pick a bad one last. The creepy crawlies are still here. They haven't gotten rid of them. So any ideas for library names? It's not aquamarine anymore, and it's not an abode. It's like... Oh, God, what happened here? Oh no, what happened here? Oh, what have they done to your roof? Oh wait, there we go. It's the Newcrest Public Library, I guess, but that's, you know, that's a terrible name for it. It's very dull. What have they got inside? They've got... It can be the book bunker. I need another B word. The brilliant, no. Below standard book bunker. It's from the 70s as well. What's something from the 70s? Let's see. 70s bands started with B. Alphabetical order of 70s bands. It can be named after a band from the 70s. Let's see. It can be the Barry White Book Bunker. Bodacious, says Hicklable. Barry White. I'm out of room. Bodacious. I think Bodacious is more 80s than 70s. Or maybe 90s. We'll go with it anyway. Because it was an abode. Now it's Bodacious. It's kept the bode. As in the same way it's kept the spiders. Even though it's a different thing now. Is there anything else here we wanted? I think that's pretty much it. I think that is our library finished. And it fits in quite well. It's nicely decorated. It fits with the aesthetic of the area. And I guess next week we'll be building the houses over here. So, brilliant. Okay, so I'll save here and I guess I'll call it an evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream as much... Well, I've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing tonight. I'll be uploading it to YouTube, so you can watch it there. That's NinjaConnor86. If you're already watching on YouTube and you want to catch me live next time, then as always, check out twitch.tv/NinjaConnor on a Sunday or Monday night. Monday nights I'll be playing Oblivion, and Sunday will be The Sims. So until next time, goodbye!